And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Arcane Static and welcome back to Seduce Me the Otome. We're gonna load this bad boy back up. When last we left our intrepid hero, we were at this three-way tie. And the answer to what I should do was this comment by Sajote, who says, let's do the middle one. So then, I looked back at Damien, who had been silent the whole time. He was leaning against the far wall, moving his lips almost silently to the empty space beside him. Out of curiosity, I looked the same way, though I found nothing there.
It's nothing.
I looked back to see Damien looking at me with his normal blank face. I couldn't help but stare because he fucking read my mind. I forgot he could do that. I couldn't help but stare back, feeling the red tint of embarrassment spreading across my face. As I stared, Damien gave a very small smile and closed his eyes, returning to his thoughts. Eventually, we all ate dinner together. That was uneventful. Did that put me towards being the, contemplative type so that I'm closer to Damien? It was strange eating with just guys, but they were enjoyable to be around, except for this asshole. They made me feel like a part of their family as we ate together. However, our peace was soon disturbed by a giant monster that burst through the window. God, this My Chemical Romance bullshit. It's my mom. Hello?
Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get to see you off.
Jesus, are you in the middle of having sex right now? Hi, Mom, everything's fine. I'm actually eating dinner right now.
Oh, good. So there was food there. Well, your father wanted me to call and talk to you about having a house party tomorrow night to celebrate the new house and all.
Oh! Good. Yeah.
Your father insists. You know how he is with events.
Tell him to go blow himself. I knew exactly what she meant. He didn't like long, relaxing periods between important events. It was slightly messed up. I was expected to act on the drop of a dime, from moving immediately the day after a funeral to my grandfather's house, to now organizing a party. I know. Well, since I don't exactly have you two here to help me arrange it, I'm gonna need some time to prepare things.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, Suzu and Naomi can help. I have work, and you know how your father is.
Yeah, he's a dick bag. I know, I have to do it myself. He won't help.
I'm sure it'll be amazing, honey. I have faith in you.
Tell him to go blow himself. Thanks, Mom.
All right, I gotta go.
I'm busy being hammered right now. I love you too, Mom. Great, now how am I gonna do this?
Is something wrong?
Yes, Eric, something is wrong.
She has to organize a house party for her parents.
Thanks, Damien. I can't have any privacy in this fucking house now that you're around. How did you... Oh, right, yeah, the whole thing about... Dickbag. But yeah, I gotta do it sooner. My parents will be really disappointed. I have to stay up and organize everything tonight.
Hey, why don't we help you? That's what we're here for, right?
I don't see why not.
I can name a few reasons why we shouldn't.
See, I'm on your side this time, Sam.
Sam?
Back off.
Fuck you.
We'll take care of everything, miss. Just leave everything to us.
That was surprising. I didn't think the boys would offer help right off the bat, despite the fact that I told them that they needed to help around the house if they wanted to stay in my house for free. I couldn't help but smile. I was actually rather thankful now that I let them stay. Now I didn't have to do That's very oddly written. I was actually rather thankful now that I let them stay. Now I didn't have to... I was thankful that I let them stay. Now it isn't... Whatever. As I kept thinking about it, I couldn't help but yawn.
Feeling a little tired over there, princess?
Yes, Eric, who was in a completely different recording studio than the rest of them for that line. Yeah, it's been a long day. At least tomorrow's the weekend, so I can sleep in. Then it hit me. Wait, where are you all gonna sleep?
We found some guest rooms on the opposite end of the house from the master bedroom. I'm sure those will do just fine.
Oh, got it. Alright then, I'm heading to my room to study and sleep. Study and sleep, is that what we're calling it now? I guess I'll see you all tomorrow?
Have a good night.
Fucking. I will. You too. Eric is gonna show up in my room.
Eric, no.
Called it!
What? I wasn't going to do anything.
That's awesome!
Yes, he was.
Shh!
As soon as I got to my room, a wave of exhaustion hit me. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? I just woke up from that nap. I dragged myself onto my bed and hauled up one of my bags. I opened it and grabbed my economics book, knowing that no matter how tired I was, I had to at least study a page or two before sleeping at last. The words on the page scrambled in my mind as I read through them, but after 2 or 3 tries, I managed to understand what the page was about. Equations. Ugh. Finally, I decided to change into my pajamas and head to bed. Today had been a long day and I needed the rest. Hopefully, tomorrow will be better. 3 days of surprises in a row would kill me. With that thought in my mind, I drifted to sleep, embracing the darkness of slumber.
You fucking pretty boys think you're all that, huh? Well, save that to the end of my pistol!
Is that what you call your dick? What's going on? I couldn't move my body. I felt like I was tied up. And I couldn't see anything beyond the darkness that surrounded me. Yet I could hear the sounds of a heated argument coming at me from all directions.
One move and she gets it!
Jesus.
Let her go!
Matthew?
Come on, chicken shit. Fight us like a real man.
Ooh, shit.
Like you scare me, Sam! Come on! Take one step, I dare ya.
What's going on here? Why can't I see?
Stay away from her, Malix!
Malix! Oh, we found a villain!
And what are you gonna do, nerd boy?
Ooh, shit. Suddenly, I felt myself pulled to one side and arms wrapped around my body protectively.
I've got you. Don't worry.
Thanks, Eric! Eric? As I was held in a tight embrace, I felt the world around me once again settle into a low, peaceful hum. The hostility of the dream before had faded into black as the arms around me rocked me comfortingly. I wonder if that dream changes depending on what I've done beforehand. Slowly, though, my eyes fluttered open and I looked up at the person holding me. Damien? Called it! Well, I guess I didn't really call it, but I called it before because it was the bit where I stared into the eyes of Damien. His face was painted with worry and concern, and I knew he must have seen my dream. Why did I dream of Eric holding me, though?
You can't control your dreams.
Yeah, thanks, Damien. Stop reading my fucking mind. Well, I guess you're right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. What time is it?
It's 9 a.m. James and I were making breakfast when I,
Invaded my dreamscape, yeah. You can't control your mind reading?
No, not yet at least. I hope to learn eventually, though.
Good, good.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just woke up in a hot guy's arms.
That's good. I'm assuming you had a nightmare.
You could call it that. I'm sorry for disturbing you both.
You didn't disturb us, miss. Besides, we'd rather make sure you're okay before anything.
Why? Okay, thanks.
Now, why don't you come downstairs with us and have some breakfast? I'm sure some nice food will take your mind off of what you dreamt of.
Let's go with that, sure. It was embarrassing to be the damsel in distress once again, but I felt rather happy that James and Damien were concerned for me, despite only knowing me for a short time. Maybe it's the fact that they're literally bound to you by some sort of weird contract now. I wasn't sure if it was just courtesy. I wasn't sure if it was just courtesy or if they were genuinely concerned. I couldn't exactly read their minds. All right. The two boys led me back to the dining room where the smell of bacon and eggs danced in the air. The smell wafted from the kitchen and made its way into the room, making my stomach growl in need. Weird. This game is kind of weirdly written sometimes. Breakfast smells good.
We should be done with breakfast soon. If you want to sit down at the table, you can.
Of course I can. Being that it's my table, I can literally do what I want. I nodded before sitting down. As I sat down, however, my mind drifted back to the dream I had. That feeling of hostility around me made my body shudder instinctively, even though I knew it wasn't real. However, as my eyes closed, I felt a hand place itself on top of my butt, breaking me out of my thoughts.
Morning. You alright?
Aw, Sam, you do care. Yeah, I'm fine. Sam, the owner of the hand on my head, raised an eyebrow at me before wrestling my hair and moving away to sit at the table. He then barked toward the kitchen where James was working.
Hey, is the food done yet? I'm starving.
There's no need to yell, Sam!
You're yelling too.
Don't argue with me!
From behind me, Eric appeared and sat beside me, rubbing his temples in obvious annoyance.
Can we not yell this early in the morning? It's not like we're in the castle.
The castle? Castle? For some reason, when I heard the word castle, I couldn't help but yell in surprise. These guys had a castle? Sam looked at me and smirked at my reaction.
Yeah, we have a castle back home. Our dining room's 10 times bigger than this room.
Oh, pat yourself on the fucking back a little bit more, Sam.
And wouldn't it be logical to not yell?
Whatever.
Soon James and Damien appeared, hands full of plates that carried bacon, eggs, toast, and waffles. Waffles? They made waffles! They placed the plates down by each seat before seating themselves. Matthew was late because he was too busy sleeping in like a little boy.
My favorite.
Really, Eric? Are you sure your favorite isn't girls?
Finally.
Thank you for the breakfast. It looks amazing.
It's our pleasure.
You turn the tables on me now. You trap me in your cage somehow. I can never escape from you, but baby, that's alright.
Hello?
Hey, good morning!
Naomi!
Guess who's at your door right now?
Fuck! Right on cue, there was a knock from the lobby door. I have a lobby now? Don't you mean like the foyer? My heart stopped. Suzu and Naomi were here.
I'll get it.
No. My heart quickly began to pound in my chest. Matthew was in the lobby and he'd get to the door first. I instantly jumped out of my chair and rushed out of the dining room. As I passed through the archway between the dining room and the lobby, why is it lobby now? I saw Matthew reach his hand for the brass door handle, causing the world to go into slow motion. Matthew, don't! But before my words could reach his ears, Matthew had opened the door and revealed the surprised faces of Naomi and Suzu. These don't look like very surprised faces to me. The world around me stopped as Suzu and Naomi kept their eyes on Matthew, who merely stared back in fear and embarrassment. I could feel the air go from warm to freezing in a matter of seconds.
Hi?
I could not believe this was happening. How was I going to explain this? This week was already bad enough. To make matters worse, I was frozen in place. Please, for God's sake, somebody do something other than stand there.
Who are you?
Oh. Suzu, let me explain.
What's going on here?
Who's at the door, Matthew? Oh.
Soon the other incubi appeared in the lobby with us. The situation was not getting pretty. I had to think fast. They're in your head. They're my brothers. They're visitors. My brothers? None of them look even a shred like me. They're in your head is even worse. Their visitors seems like they're all coming to fuck me. This is a good one. What do I do here? They're my brothers? Fuck it.
They're your brothers? Since when did you have brothers?
It was no use. It was no time to lie to them. I felt helpless. Then I felt a hand on my shoulder and felt the tension in my body almost fade away, 'cause he was absorbing my fucking life force. I turned my head to see James smile at me before stepping in front of me.
We must apologize, ladies. We know this situation must be confusing for everyone. Let's take this to the dining room and we'll explain everything.
Well, we sucked the life force out of y'all as well. I stared at James wide-eyed. Was he going to tell them who they were? Everything seemed surreal. Before I knew it, I was led to the dining room along with Suzu and Naomi and sat across from their confused gazes. As Naomi and Suzu sat down, Eric and Matthew placed their untouched plates of food in front of them, surprising their guests.
Whoa, this looks amazing!
Bribing!
Thank you!
Our pleasure, ladies. We hope you enjoy your meals.
Make sure you dig in!
Because the poison won't work unless you've eaten all of it. I looked at Naomi and Suzu as they began to eat, visibly enjoying every bite they placed in their mouth. Hopefully the food would ease their minds for whatever James wanted to reveal. So, problem here. The main problem being, I go to my friend's house, who I know lives alone. And when I get to the door, it's answered by like a young-looking kid and 4 more dudes, in addition to the friend whose house I am at. And the first thing that the dudes do is give me food to eat with no explanations. As Naomi and Suzu ate their impromptu meals, James and the other boys stood behind my chair, making me grow more red in the face.
So, Anderson, are you gonna tell us what's going on?
That's not what people with food in their mouth sounds like. Well, you see... Gently, James placed a hand on my shoulder again, signaling me to just eat my food. As I began to eat, he spoke to Naomi and Suzu.
We are Miss Anderson's house servants. We were hired by her late grandfather to help around the mansion, but since he has passed, we now assist Miss Anderson with living on her own.
Oh, fantastic.
That makes sense. It's such a huge house.
Thanks, Naomi, for being the voice of reason.
A huge house for a wonderful princess such as Miss Anderson deserves the greatest of servants to care for it.
Is that so?
Why are you all dressed so casually and stuff? Aren't servants supposed to have uniforms or whatever?
Well, Miss Anderson allows us to get comfy while we work, so she lets us wear casual clothes.
Make shit up. Keep it up.
Yeah, something like that.
We're sorry if we made the situation awkward earlier.
Damien's just over here like, reading minds, which one of them is the lesbian?
We're very sure that Miss Anderson is also still getting used to having us as her servants. It would be very hard to explain after just a day.
I guess.
So, if I may ask, what brings you two ladies here?
Both of them look at Eric and they're like, we want to bone you.
Well, we wanted to see how our friend was doing. Since it's the weekend and all, usually we hang out and just chill.
Yeah, like going to the arcade and stuff.
Or the Pink Lady Cafe.
There's an arcade?
That makes a lot of sense, ladies. Well, we don't wish to disturb you any further than we have, so we'll take our leave and start preparing the house.
Good.
Huh? Preparing for what?
We gotta prep the house for some sort of housewarming party thing.
Thanks, Sam.
Our princess's parents requested a housewarming party to be held here soon.
Princess. God, I hate that word so much. And by soon, they mean tonight.
Oh, well, I guess we can help out or something. Right, Naomi?
I thought you wanted to go to the arcade.
This housewarming thing is more important.
Nah, let's go to the arcade. Fuck it. I'm down for arcade.
No need. We can handle it. If you'd like to, miss, you can go out with your friends while we handle things here.
Woo!
Seriously?
Sam, not now.
Well, I wanted to help out, but at the same time I wanted to go out with my friends. James gave me a look of understanding, letting me know that if I left, everything would be okay. I had to make a decision. I'll stay and help around the house, or I'll go out with Suzu and Naomi. Let's find out what happens next time. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it so far. This story just keeps getting more and more ridiculous. But if you liked it, the like and subscribe buttons are waiting just below this video to decide whether or not we go to the arcade or stay and help with the boys. You can also follow my socials. That's a Facebook and Twitter that are down in the description box. You can maybe, if you want to, throw some support my direction at the Patreon link that's down in that area as well. Thank you guys very much again for watching, and I'll see you next time.